And they are off. The men's 2023 NCAA Cross Country Championships. The view from the sky is beautiful as these athletes are taking out this race quite quick because it is a downhill start as they're chasing that gator up front.
It's the best.
Look at that tunnel of fans that these athletes are running.
Charlottesville, Virginia, as the Buffaloes and the rest of the country, the national championship in cross country, back in the Buffalo Stampede. It's the ever important, always famous Mark and Mark segment. We talk with Mark Wetmore, cross country and track coach here at the University of Colorado. We come from the indoor practice facility. All right, I know cross country's been over for a while. Recap for us about the way you felt about the way the season wrapped up and your thoughts.
This is a family show, isn't it?
You have to clean it up, yes.
Okay. It was not a season we aspired to. Mm-hmm. It was not the season that we aspired to. We were pretty disappointed. I don't think any athletes will be annoyed that I say that.
Sure.
It was one of our least rewarding seasons. And so we have to go back to the drawing room and figure out what didn't go well, why it didn't go well, and do it better.
So I know in football, you go back, you try and come up with new schemes. In basketball, you might do a few things like that. What do you do in cross country and track when things don't go your way?
Well, the first thing, the most important thing that we have to do is figure out how it couldn't be my fault. Then we go from there to how it couldn't be Heather's fault.
Okay.
And from there, then the hard thinking begins. But yeah, you can do things better, and we got to criticize ourselves, look in the mirror, go for a walk in the woods, and then get back to work.
When a season gets over, as long as you've been doing this, Mark, is there a self-evaluation about the process that we do? Do you look to alter things? Do you look for new ideas?
Yeah, a football coach we had here about 3 football coaches ago, the day we welcomed him, I sat at his breakfast table, and he said, "You won a national championship last year, the year before. When do you start thinking about the next year?" Right. And I said, on the airplane home.
Right.
Yeah, so whether it goes well or poorly, you got a 2.5 hour, 3 hour flight, so here we go.
Let's go, Buffs! Come on, ladies! Come on, ladies! Let's go, Buffs!
All right, let's make a hard cut now from cross country to track. We've got indoor track going on as we stand here in the indoor practice facility. It's been a relatively successful early part of the season, right?
Well, December is a strange month because for the distance runners, cross country ended a week or 2 ago, but the other track athletes and the field athletes have been going since early September and kicking the stall, so to speak. So yeah, they've already had a couple of meets and some good results. Avery's done very well. Yeah, Abby has had a good run, and so off to a pretty good start, although it's preseason, so to speak.
Avery McMullen is who Mark's referencing there. Talk a little bit more about her, what she's done. She set some PRs and broke a 41-year record here at the University of Colorado? Well,
Avery is our school record holder at the heptathlon and the pentathlon, and now at the indoor long jump. Most multi-event athletes, hep, pen, decathlon, are very good at 1 or 2 of the events along the way, and the long jump is one of hers. Okay. The hurdles are good. So she's ahead of a year ago, on her way likely to the indoor NCAA championships.
Fantastic. We got one of our throwers, by the way, just over our right shoulder over here. Who we got over there, and how's he doing?
Oh, Matt, I think Matt PR'd last week in his first throw of the indoor season. He does the weight throw, which is a cannonball with a handle. And I throw it about 17 or 18 feet, and he throws it 60 feet.
All right, and it won't be that long until the outdoor season, what, the 3rd week of March or so that gets underway. Yeah,
1 week after indoors ends, outdoors begins, and that's a home meet, one of our 2 home meets that help us prepare ourselves and our facility for the Pac-12 in middle May.
And the Pac-12s are here in Colorado?
That's what I mean, yeah. We've got to learn the new facility. They're polishing it up as we speak, a multi-million-dollar renovation, and we have to learn how to use it and learn that everything's working in time for May 12th.
And being that you're the host, how much more work is that for you individually?
Well, I'm doing the best I can to not do any work at all. So I've delegated to a lot of different people. I want to work on having athletes score there and not worry about where the hurdle placement is.
Yeah. Love it. So. That's the cross-country track coach here at the University of Colorado. It's the Mark and Mark segment with Mark Wetmore. We're going to take a time out here to Buffalo Stampede. Back in a moment.